Hey, hey. Why is this never just cooperating? There we go. Y'all, we're going to try to throw this box between the camera and the light without breaking anything. Perfect. All right. Look at this little guy right here. Can you guys see him on camera? All right, so I don't do a lot of work on my grapevines, but if there's something like this that just looks like a third wheel, we're gonna go ahead and just trim that out. I don't know if I'm mad about this piece yet or not. All right, so then the next thing that we do is we kind of just pass our hand around it, and if our hand gets stuck anywhere, like right here, we're gonna snip that off. So that just tells me that something would stick out further than we would want and could potentially scratch a customer's door or cause other problems. So look, all of a sudden it gets hung up right here. So we can try to cut this stem out, or you can try to tuck it into your grapevine and just put it back into there. For me, tucking in worked this time. All right. Y'all, with this one, we're going to start with our bow. You guys got a birthday text? You're welcome. The Indy 500. One of my old bosses was at the Indy 500. All right. Y'all, and I do believe there was some of this kit left in stock. Not 100% sure. So let's go ahead and measure a tail. This one is 15 inches long. We're going to give it a good twist, get it in our Easy Bow Maker. We're going to make ourselves about a 6.5 inch loop. Both ways. Y'all, this one we're going to do 3 loops around the bottom on each side. Where can you get some wire cutters? Ours are currently sold out, so anywhere they sell hardware tools. All right, so we've got 3 loops on both sides. Now we're going to do 2, slightly smaller. All right, then I'm going to do 1 more twist, and I'm going to add 1 loop. It's going to be my little center loop. And that's more like just a little button in the middle. All right, cut ourselves another long tail. Get our pipe cleaner. tie it off. Rhonda, totally get one, make one. What was that sound in the background? It's kids playing in the neighborhood. All right. Fun bow. We're gonna pick a spot on our wreath to put it. So I'm just looking for a nice thick part on the wreath. That way we can add greens and all that to it and not have to worry. Getting our pipe cleaner ran through it. Gonna pull it nice and tight. Sound like someone being murdered? Listen. Children. You missed part of the loops in the back. What are you doing wrong? You're not putting your pipe cleaner all the way around it. That's all I got, friend. All right. Y'all, it's a fun start. What I like about this is it's just minimal work. So we make a bow. Suzanne, you already showed me this, Adel. You posted it in the How to Make Wreaths Facebook group twice, I think. All right, we're gonna cut off the stems of both. So that bush has 7, so I'm gonna pair 4 and 3. Then I'm gonna take the other bush, and I think it also has 7. And we'll just do it backwards. All right, so this pile has 3, this pile has 4. So this time I'm just gonna put 4 of these over here and 3 of those over there. What's the number on the greenery? It's only in the kit. So you'd have to get the kit to get the greenery. So then I only posted it once, you're good. Y'all, I'm gonna curl up these loops just a little bit just to get them out of my way. All right. Y'all, I forgot to turn on the glue gun. That'll make things fun. So, y'all, while we're waiting for that, let's take our stems and we're just gonna kind of bend them around a little bit to give them a more natural look. So whenever you bend them around a little bit, it kind of makes all the little leaves stick out. The ribbon is also only available in the kit. Charlotte sold 14 wreaths at her craft show. Congratulations. All right, so we're just gonna fold this out and make it nice and thick. Normally I do this as we glue it in, but y'all, I forgot to turn on the glue gun. So we're just prepping until the glue gun's hot. Y'all, look at the difference after you like beat this up a little bit compared to this one. Look how much more coverage you get. So this is what we want it to look like. This is not. Glue's starting to drip. That means our glue gun's hot. All right, y'all, we're basically just gonna add a little bit of green here and then work our way up. Are we relaxing this holiday? We didn't do a lot today. We did a little barbecue. Everyone else is off tomorrow. I still have to work. My neighbors had fireworks last night. Yeah, the pegs are not going to fit in your bow dabber. The pegs go with the Easy Bow Maker. All right, so we added 2 here. Y'all, I'm going to get 2 out of the other pile and add them off to the other side. Patty, don't be scared of shipping. Do I have something underneath my glue gun for drips? No. All right. So we've got 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. We're going to get 1 going down. Michelle, yeah, I'll be on the Q&A tomorrow. All right. Y'all, now we're just going to start building up. Made your second Etsy sale today. Awesome. Congrats. It's a little ironic that they're popping fireworks for this holiday. But maybe that's just me. All right. So I want to get this one glued right into my bow. So I'm going to get it right into the crack between the two ribbons. Crevice, whatever you want to call it. Get a lot of glue on that tip. Spread them out and work it in there. All right. Now we're going to start working our way up here a little bit and then down the sides. That's an interesting sound in the background. Hopefully you guys can't hear that neighbor because it didn't sound appropriate for sure. All right, so all we're doing is filling in around the bow. Was that Stephanie? No, Stephanie is almost a teenager now. Y'all, glue's hot. I don't know what that neighbor's doing, but what size grapevine? I believe this is a 16 round. All right, now I don't want this side to get too heavy, right? So if it keeps going this way, it's gonna wrap around. That's not what I want. I want this side to be a little bit bigger than the bow. And then this side can come down a little bit. This is actually this is a really old t-shirt. Uh-oh, gotta reload. How far away from warehouse is your house? About 5 minutes. All right. Y'all, on this one, I'm gonna cut it into 2 smaller pieces. Because I want to get a little bit of this up here at the top. What's out, y'all? You poke your eye out with the glue stick. Nah, you just gotta keep it to your side. All right, now one thing that I wanna do is add some fake tails. So to do that, we're gonna cut ourselves a strip of ribbon. Let's go about 31 inches long. All right, I'm gonna make myself a little loop. All right, so I measured about a 7-inch tail. Then about 12 inches, fold that right there. Give it a little pinch. We're gonna grab ourselves a piece of a pipe cleaner. Give that a good twist. All right, now we want to fold this down so that it looks like this. All right, and then right here where we have this little bundle of greenery, we're gonna lift our greenery in half and we're gonna add that tail right in there. Right, so it's gonna look just like this in that spot. High temp glue should not be melted in the sun. So make sure you're using a good glue. Y'all, now look how that changed the look of our bow over here. Just a fun little extra tail. All right. Now I want to get a little tail sticking out here at the top as well, but on this one, I don't think I want the extra loop. I just want the tail. So this time I'm gonna cut, let's do about 18 inches. Getting skinny? I don't think so. All right, this time I'm gonna do one about a couple inches longer than the other one. Give it a good pinch. Gonna use the other half of that pipe cleaner. All right. And I'm gonna attach it out this way. Finished your pre-work for the O-Ship class. Awesome. Yeah, that class is next weekend. I'm ready to teach it for sure. All right. Y'all know this turned out to be a little bit longer than I expected. Just gonna trim it out. And it's just a very simple everyday wreath. One of the ones that worked really well with this, I might have a broken one. Hang on, let me look. Y'all, we just gotta, not good. So I'm not gonna put this on permanent, but I'm gonna see if I can glue this on just long enough so we can see it on the wreath. Gloria, yeah, you need to do the pre-work. So if you pay for the class and you join the Facebook group, there's a unit in there that says pre-work, and you need to have that done before Saturday. All right. So y'all, just simple letters and monograms work really well on this design. Uh, 60919 is a floral that works really good for stuff, but it's out of stock until next week, I believe. Oh yeah, did you guys see the finished flower from last night? Look how sparkly that center is. All right. So the reason that we sell this very simple basic kit is so that people can get comfortable with the design, the layout, and just putting a basic grapevine wreath together. Y'all, this is one that we sell all the time, in person and online. People just love the simplicity. Uh-oh. The swarm might be back. We have our first friend of the night. All right. What kind of scissors do I use? I use scissors from decoexchange.com. All right, so let's make another wreath. The next wreath is not a kit, but we're gonna follow a very similar pattern to what is right here. Y'all, this one's gonna be fall colors. Who invited him to the party? Not me. All right, y'all. I love this ribbon with the little lace on the outside. So this is a burnt orange and almost a mustard color. All right, so let's get ourselves a nice little tail. Give it a good twist. Yep, termites are still swarming. So they come out every night for about a week or two. And then they'll just be gone, working on eating someone's house. All right, about a 6.5 inch loop. You love fall. All right, so we did long tail down, 2 loops, 1 tail up. Let's grab our 1.5 inch. Gonna match the tail length. Loops are just going to be slightly smaller. Is this ribbon at Deco Exchange? If I had to guess, it might be sold out. But I can give you a SKU on it. It's RGA 1542F4. How do you get to the page for the O Ship class? So it should have emailed you a thank you, and after you paid for it, it should have sent you to a page that told you what to do. All right, I'm gonna do one more loop of both of these. And then a single loop of this one. Mary, if you ever want to ship a wreath, I would definitely take the O Ship class. If you have any intention of selling your wreaths, you want to take the O Ship class. What if the email was erased for the link? Then you'll need to email customer service at info@damonotes.com or go to your deleted email folder and check it out. All right, squeeze it nice and tight. Give it a good pinch. All right. Y'all, we've got a few little scragglies around the grapevine. So let's take care of a few of these. All right, so the other thing that I do is kind of this test, right? On both sides. So if the wreath can bounce around like this, I don't want that to be the door side, right? You don't want the wind to be blowing and it be rocking that wreath on the customer's door, knocking all night long, right? So keep alternating them around until you get a side that's kind of quiet. Have you guys ever put bells on a wreath? I had bells on some Mardi Gras wreaths that I made that were on my own door. Y'all, I went out there and I snipped all the bells off. All right, so I'm adding my bow. Not at the top. So this is an oval, so it looks a little bit like an egg shape. So the bow is not added at the top of the oval. We went down to the side just a little bit. What's a good brand of glue? I mean, my favorite one is the one from Deco Exchange. All right, so once I've got my bow added here, I'm gonna add my sign next. And then we will get the greenery to get it all mixed in. So I'm just looking where this ribbon's gonna fall. And I'm gonna add attachments here. I never see ribbon and think I don't need it, Michelle. Doreen, I don't buy grapevines at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, so I don't have any information to compare the two. You can obviously see the quality of ours on camera. Awesome, Robin. Gonna just kind of caulk the edges a little bit. All right, gonna put that where it's gonna sit. Now I know the next one's gonna go right here. Y'all, every grapevine is handmade, so every one is slightly different. So we used to, so Michael's, Hobby Lobby, us, and several other stores used to all get grapevines from the same person. That person went out of business, and I'm not sure where Michael's and Hobby Lobby gets theirs from now, but it's definitely not the same place that we are. So we're getting them from a local, not local, but a small family business out of Texas. They sit there and they wind every grapevine that we sell. Can you wet the wreath and reshape it? So I do believe that you can put a wreath into a container of water, let it sit until it's no longer dry, and then you can reshape it, but you have to hold it in the shape that it needs to be in until it's completely dried out. I just order mine whatever shape I need, personally. All right, we're gonna give that just a second to dry while we look at our greenery. So y'all, I just pulled out a couple of different fall bushes. This one is from the At Home store that I've had for since 2020, so not that old. What are the black tabs? Those are called mounting squares. We sell them by a pack of 100 at decoexchange.com. I know every time we have to call that poor family in Texas, I'm like, Parker, one day that man's just going to be like, I can't do it. I cannot make 20 more pallets of grapevines for you this week. But so far, yo, I'm choking on ice. So far, they haven't said no. Y'all, I had this. Let me get some more water to wash down the ice that I'm choking on. I had this piece left over from last fall. Awesome, Barbara. Well, I'm thinking, like, how many grapes do they have to go through to make all these grapevine wreaths for us? Where do they get all those from? Y'all, look how pretty this is once it's all nice and fluffed out. And I wonder if they're ever like, what are these people doing with all these grapevines? Where do you get these cutters? Well, they're currently sold out, but they are Deco Exchange brand. You can see they've got our logo right on them. All right, let's get our sign added. Now, I don't care that the sign is going to hang down lower than the wreath. I just want to make sure that it looks balanced with the whole design. Are the leaves in stock? The ones from the at-home store? Judy, you can go to learnfromdamon.com and sign up. All right, so just attaching both sides around the grapevine. Yeah, I just drink water. All right. So I'm going to trim these two down because I don't want them hiding the words. What's my favorite holiday? Halloween to decorate. All right. Y'all, now we're just gonna add our filler. You wanna make bows like this? You can, it's super easy. All right, so we're just gonna start taking our leaves and we're gonna just start working them into the grapevine. Now, what's important is don't just put this all the way through and have a whole bunch of sticks hanging out the back. Add your glue and then work this into your grapevine sideways so that the sticks never come out the back of it. I don't really like fall. I like to go, I don't do a lot of fall stuff. I don't know. My house is always decorated Halloween and then it goes straight to Christmas. All right, so same thing as last time. We're gonna add some off to the sides. Then we're gonna slowly add some into our bow. I don't know, everything fall just looks the same to me. This one, yo, I'm still choking on freaking ice water. What the heck? It doesn't want me to talk to y'all. All right, so this one I slid the leaves down and up. Cut it in half. Karen, why do I go to other businesses? Why not? I don't carry everything. There are some things that I cannot sell you as cheap as the at-home store is, so I like to show you what they are. Like these leaves. These leaves were $2.99. Y'all, I can't get these leaves for $2.99. Like, I can't get them wholesale $2.99 to sell them to you. And if I can't sell it to you at a better price, I'm not going to get it. All right. Y'all, that's enough of those leaves. So that was one bush that was $2.99, and I still have 4 stems left over. Like, that's just a really good deal. All right. Y'all, I am still going to take this other piece and add it in here. Beth, here's the thing. We are... Okay, so there are businesses that pop up that want quick money, right? And then there's businesses that care about the overall community and the longevity of the community. We like to think that we represent a business that is interested in the wreath making community being around for a long time, right? So we take the responsibility to make sure that we give you good prices. Y'all, how can I say this and not sound bad? The profit that we make from the warehouse is not enough money to care about. Like, we work way too hard for the amount of money that we make off the warehouse. Like, we would make more money being engineers. There's not a lot of money in selling supplies. But we know that the community needs supplies. So we do it. And it allows us to employ a lot of people. But if we look at it just black and white, with no feelings involved, we should shut it down. Where did I get the pumpkin picks? We sold these last year, Vicky. I need a soda? No, I'm good. Y'all, that's why we do things like the O Ship class and challenges and all those things. It helps us continue to grow the warehouse and support areas of the business that don't make a lot of money, right? That's why you guys always hear me talking about those extra things that we do. Because it doesn't cost me anything to sell you guys a class on how to do something, right? It just costs me a day. All right. So I still have a few little small pumpkins that came on a vine from Michael's. And I want to get maybe just one stem of this worked in, just to get a few more little pumpkins up here. It says hello pumpkin. All right, so we've got pumpkins here, pumpkins out here, but we don't have any up towards the top. And I didn't want to put a heavy pumpkin at the top because then it would just look weird. You love it? Awesome. Y'all, this is the same basic template as the Everyday Wreath Kit. It's one of the reasons why we sell that wreath kit, so that you guys can learn the basics. All right, gonna do one more little pumpkin down this way so that it looks like it all matches. Nicole, what did you ask? All right, there we go. So y'all, just a fun little fall design. All right, let's get this one out of the way. Y'all, while I was shopping earlier, I had to buy myself some ribbon. Oh, Nicole, sorry. Yeah, it says hello pumpkin. Y'all, there's a, there we go. All right, I have one more that I want to make. Doesn't include any fall. It's Christmas. All right, so once again, we got to clean up our grapevines. So this one's just got a random long stick hanging out of it. Y'all, I wonder if Mel saves those little sticks. What do y'all think? All right, so this one was inspired by this little guy right here. Look how cute he is. Yeah, I need to restock my Etsy shop, y'all. So we are working to restock. So these are 3 wreaths that are quick and easy projects. All right. On this one, I want this little guy to sit right over here on this side. Gonna use the Deco Exchange mounting squares again. Yeah, this little guy sold really good last year. What is the number? Wait, the number was on the bag. Hang on. I lied. I thought the number was on the bag. If you just put in elf, maybe, he'll show up. I don't see an elf tag around here, y'all. All right. We are gonna let this sit off to the sides, to the side for a minute. So that rapid fuse super glue will completely cure in 24 hours, but it will set in like 30 seconds. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue to kind of hold it in place until then. I'm going to put him off to the side for now. Yeah, he was in stock. I mean, I just took him out of inventory. All right. Y'all, now we're going to use this bandana looking ribbon. Thanks, Pam. XC6171. So y'all, that elf used to come in 2 sizes. I think the large one completely sold out. Look how pretty this is. And it's so perfect for him. You have a 36-inch round grapevine wreath. Any idea what I should do with it? Decorate it. That's what I would do. All right. Let's start ourselves off with a decent sized tail. This one's about 16 inches. Yep, paisley. Bandana is just more fun to say. All right, let's go about 6.5 inch on the loop. This looks like a 16-inch oval. All right, so let's pull these out in an X shape. Then do our 3. All right. Next, we're gonna do 2 on each side. So these will be in our X shape again. These are just slightly smaller. All right. Then we're gonna do 1 on each. And call it a day. Get a 20-inch pipe cleaner. How many of y'all are using the 20-inch pipe cleaners now? Give it a good pinch and twist. All right. Oh, you know what? I may want to change this one up. Maybe I want to put the elf up here this time and put the bow down here. Let's do that. Let's just change it up. Jeanette, we are only going to have the basic colors in the 20-inch grapevine, 20-inch pipe cleaners. Because they're custom order, we have to order a certain quantity. So I don't want to have 1,000 different colors, honestly. The colors that we've got cover all of the basics. Am I having a cookout tomorrow? No, I'll be working tomorrow. Where's Sylvia? Sylvia is making and shipping a lot of wreaths. Sorry, y'all. Forgot to zoom. All right, I'm going to use the pieces that I cut off down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just trim this little triangle out. Don't need it. So this is exactly what we did last time. We just swapped the placement. Do I get tired of working all the time? No? I mean, this is what happens whenever you have a business and you have a job. You have to work. The elf is made of metal. Yep. And evidently a lot of people are working tomorrow because I've got one-on-one consultations with like 7 people tomorrow. All right. So now we're just going to build him out backwards. All right, this time, let me... Y'all, I may or may not have just bought a whole box of Christmas greenery from the warehouse. Y'all, I have to shop at the warehouse just like y'all do. It's a whole mess. So this was in stock. I do one-on-one coaching, yep. Y'all, look how pretty this is. How much do I charge for a one-on-one? It's about $8,000. And it's a 12-month commitment. And we won't have any open spots until next year if the current students don't re-sign up and take all the spots again. So we've got, I have 36 people that I mentor one-on-one. And then I've got the group coaching that also takes up a lot of my time. So y'all, they did have some still in stock. It's XX1697. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing as last time, is I'm gonna build out around the bow. Yep, I sell all of these on Etsy. How often can you get a what? Linda, you get one every month. All right, so in this design, I'm gonna focus on going down and up this side. I'm gonna grab the stem cutter, because that stem's gonna be way too long. To be completely honest with you, the one-on-one coaching is not for you unless you are about to make a 7-figure business, or if you have the potential to hit 6 figures in the year. Before that, you should focus on the business coaching group and get all the basics down. All right, this one, let's cut this one into smaller pieces. All right, now look, we don't want to leave this little guy out here on an island all by himself. So we are gonna have to get a little bit of that greenery coming up to him, but we don't want to hide him. So I'm gonna do this one and have the shorter stem up here towards him. Is there a basic class you offer? Yeah, if you go to learnfromdamon.com and you click on business coaching, if you look at the business coaching, there's 2 price options. One is to get all of the business stuff that we offer, and then one is just to get the basic business coaching. So you probably want to sign up for just the basic if you're just getting started. How many different businesses do I help? Well, I work with doctors, lawyers, crafters, subscription box owners, other coaches, other businesses that sell craft supplies. So y'all, like me and Carrie from Trinder Tree work together. She is one of the leaders in the industry with supplies, and we love getting to help her. I actually think I'll talk to Carrie tomorrow. Did I start my business on Etsy? I started selling locally, and I realized that local people were not going to pay as much as people online. So I quickly shifted from all local to just a few select craft shows that were local. And mainly Etsy. All right, so I'm gonna take one more of those pine pieces. Yo, I get to work with some of, probably some of your favorite creatives. So do you guys know Tamara Bennett? What about Christy from The Social Easel? What about Heidi Easley? What about Brooke Riley from Refabbed? What about Julie Samako from Southern Charm Wreaths? Crafty Max. Who else? You're in Tamara's group? Y'all, I don't know if you can see it, but I have paint on my fingers because I was painting something for the coaching group. Y'all, a lot of those ladies will be with me in 2 weeks. They'll all be in New Orleans. Paint company, yep. So let's see. Sarah Williams will be here. Trying to think who's all coming. So June 10th, 11th, and 12th, I'm hosting a meetup with all the ladies and Brandon here. Brandon is Brooke's husband, y'all. What about Amy from Bam Wreaths. Amy was in our mastermind last year. With COVID, she took the year off to take care of some things. Do people ever go live on Instagram? Yep. Y'all, I'm taking some of these stems and trimming them down. All right, this is the last greenery stem that I'm gonna add. Can you get a stem cutter on Amazon? Not last time I checked. How much do I charge for this wreath? I'll probably list it for 100. All right, y'all, now I just want to get a few of these red stems. What about Tina? Tina is in my business coaching group. Yep. Lori from Hardworking Mom is in one of my one-on-ones, but she's not in the one that's coming next week. Or this month. I was with Lori last month. So I needed this bright red glitter to go with his hat, y'all. And we're just gonna put a few of these right in. Yeah, I can zoom back in. How about Jackie's recent things? So Jackie was a member of our coaching group for a while. But no, not anymore. There will not be a kit for this, for sure. Wanda, make sure you're texting the right number because lots of people are texting me for sure. Do you sell wreaths and ship it to the customer? Yes, Judy, we do. And we're also going to be teaching a class on how to ship it in just a couple of days. So if you're interested in learning, you can go to howtoshiparewreath.com. Y'all, look how that red is just kind of helping bring the color out. When will more openings for the Wreath of the Month happen? Usually around the 15th of the month. One more red stem. This one is 61952-RD. Y'all, I want to leave this one a little bit longer. Jan, I sent a text right before I went live. So if you didn't get that text, make sure that you signed up and you accepted it. All right, I wanted this one a little bit longer because I want to get it down here at the bottom. So after you text the number, it asks you something, and you have to like click a link. Karen, I teach the shipping class once a year. You can always watch the replay though. I want one down here mixed in with the greens. The shipping class starts on Saturday. That's all we have so far. We haven't set a schedule for it yet. It's just Saturday. All right, now I want to get just a few more of these pieces right up here. Shirley, we'll be teaching a different software this time, so it's completely up to you. If you're happy with what you're doing now, you don't have to switch. I see a trend with vine wreaths. What do you think? Susie, what kind of trend do you see? Because grapevine wreaths have been around for, I don't know, 100 years. Where can you find the pics? decoexchange.com. All right, I want one more in this area right here. Rochelle, you should just keep Christmas out all the time. All right, let's check them out. Let's let that glue dry real quick. Let's trim that tail and this tail. Y'all, I have glitter everywhere. Yay for Christmas glitter. Y'all, look how pretty this is. Y'all, and this would be just as cute if the elf wasn't there. What do I think about lights on a wreath? I think it's tacky, makes it look cheap, and it's a liability, not an asset. That's what I think, personally. All right, so we made this little guy. We made this one. And we made this one. So last thing that you always want to do is turn it around. And if you have a lot of pipe cleaners hanging out, clean it up. More and more grapevine wreaths are showing up. I disagree. We've had the same amount of grapevine wreaths for a long time. The elf is not a kit. All nice and clean. All right, y'all, that's it for tonight. Don't forget, we are teaching a shipping class on Saturday. So on average, the students who have already done some pre-testing with the new shipping software, they have saved anywhere between $7 and $40 on every wreath that they've shipped in the last 2 weeks. And we're going to show you how to calculate flat rate pricing so that you have a good flat rate price for your online stores and a few other things. We also have supplies at decoexchange.com. And if you want to join any of the coaching groups, you can go to learnfromdamon.com and check them out. All right. I'm going to get photographs and these listed on Etsy.